Hello, my name is Emily. Welcome back to the Magical English IELTS tutoring program. So today we are doing the topic, describe a person that has interesting ideas or opinions. So I need to talk about who this person is, what they do, how I know them, and I need to explain why I think that their ideas or opinions are interesting. Okay, so to begin with, we're going to talk about some interesting words that I will be talking about and use in my answer. So the first word is handyman. And handyman is somebody who is very, very good with fixing problems around the house. So if your light goes out, they can fix it. If your water goes cold, they can fix it. If the toilet breaks, they can fix it. So a handyman is someone who can fix any issues around the house. The next one is DIY. This stands for do it yourself. So somebody who is able to do any kind of projects at home, they can do it by themselves. They don't need to call up and hire somebody to come out to their house. The next word is billy cart. I will talk about. Billy cart is a little car that somebody makes where little children can play on and they can ride up somebody's sleeve. So this is when you're waiting to see what is up somebody's sleeve. It means you're waiting to see what they have next. So similar to how a magician can pull a bunny out of a hat, you're waiting to see what somebody's going to pull out of their sleeve. When talking about somebody who has really interesting ideas and opinions, it's important to use words such as you are impressed by them, you are intrigued by them, you are inspired by them. So those are all interesting words that you can say. And also it's important to mention words talking about how creative they are, how passionate they are, how they are your role model. So those are some keywords that you can use in your answer. Okay, so now that we've gone through some of the interesting words that I'm going to be using in my answer, I'm going to answer the topic now. So the person who immediately comes to my mind is my father. My dad is easily the best handyman that I know. He's, able to fix every single problem we have in the house. He's so smart. He can just DIY anything. So the reason why he comes to my mind when being asked this question is because he is extremely creative, and I'm always really, really impressed by how interesting his ideas are. He has a workshop out the back, and basically he's always out in our backyard tinkering. So that means that he's always working on a new project. So whether that is creating new furniture for our house, or fixing all of our cars, or helping our local school create billy carts where they go and race against other schools. I remember actually when I was little, in my class we had a little competition and we had to create our own little boats, and near my school we had like a river, so we would go walk towards the river and race our boats. And I remember my dad being so excited about this challenge because he had lots of ideas up his sleeve. So basically everyone in my class had really, really boring basic boats. Everyone just made, boats at home made out of recycled plastic bottles or cardboard, things like that. And my dad actually helped me build this really exquisite fancy boat. And not only that, he also attached a electric fan onto the boat, so it was able to go really, really fast, and it of course demolished all of the other boats and my boat won. So I think that is just a really, really good insight of how creative my dad's brain is and how interesting his ideas are. So, growing up and watching my dad explore his passion and work his magic really, really intrigued and inspired my brother and I. And, I have grown up and taken the creative side from my dad, and my brother has taken his intelligence side. Like my brother actually studies engineering now. Seeing the passion from my dad throughout all of the years has really inspired me to follow my dreams and my passions, and I will always be thankful to have such a passionate role model in my life. Okay, so that was my example answer to the topic. So keep in mind, after you've had your discussion using your cue cards, your examiner may actually ask you further questions. So for example, there could be questions like, what is something that you're passionate about and why? Or do you have any ideas that are interesting that may differ from your parents? Or when do children begin to form their own ideas? Things that relate to the topic. It's very important that you prepare mentally and prepare your answers to these kind of questions, because it is possibly the most challenging part of your IELTS exam. Don't worry though, because in future we will be doing more lessons and discussions on how to answer these sort of questions. Just keep watching and we will upload soon. So best of luck for your IELTS exam, and we wish you the very best from Magical English. Bye!